Hi folks, and welcome back to some more Ultimate General American Revolution. It looks like we might have a little bit of difficulty today in the fact that we're staring down a British army of over 7,000 men. And that's not counting any reinforcements it might have further behind the lines. How are we going to cope with that? I guess we're going to have to build up our own army to match it and just hope for the best. Okay, look at the situation here. This looks desperate. Fort George is reporting to have over 7,000 British soldiers in there. There are some local native troops. That doesn't make them any less dangerous. Hopefully some of that lot is militia in there. Meanwhile, in Falmouth, it's a good army, but it's not big enough. So let's see if we can increase this for a start. So, actually, Falmouth, let's build. There's nothing going on here. Can we do a recruiting house? Increases available men for recruiting. I think we can then upgrade that to a barracks. Yeah, let's do that. We've got the materials for the moment. Let's kick that off. I do worry that we may have to abandon Falmouth, but we'll see. Anyway, let us upgrade this militia regiment. I can't upgrade the ones with the artillery, unfortunately, because then they will lose the artillery, and I don't want to lose that. But we can upgrade that one to Fusiliers. Upgrade. It's going to cost us a little bit of money, but then we can also edit it, and we can add in a couple more companies, which is what I really wanted. And this is how we're going to get it bigger. Once the reinforcements come, wherever they're coming from. So it looks like that whole outfit is using civilian muskets. Okay, that's going to have to be fine because we have a shortage of other ones. In fact, what we can do is nip over to the market. Brown Bess, we're about to run out. That's bad because there's a lot of our guys armed with that, and that means they won't receive reinforcements. So we're going to go and buy all the Charlevilles and all the Spanish. And that is the situation that we're in. We're building... We are at least building some of our own, so that's good news. Right then, if we go down, we have a regiment at Portsmouth. Upgrade. Edit. And let's add some more guys in there. Civilian muskets, I guess they've all got civilian muskets. That's fine. They'll take a while to upgrade. We've also got some more at Salem. We're going to do the same. You can see where this is going. Upgrade. This is going to get expensive, by the way, if I keep doing this, but we need better quality men to try and hold off what I would say, yep, that's fine, is coming down from the north to wipe out our little command. We'll not upgrade that one because of artillery, but we can build some more, actually. We've got in Boston, well, in this region, we've got 900 recruits, although not in Boston. Interesting. So if I click... Interesting. It says there's 900 recruits across the area. Oh, Salem has 900 recruits. Ah, okay. Well, let's create it in Salem. One infantry regiment. Let's have a look. Do we have good officers? He's decent. Yeah, let's put all this in. So this is quite a simple one. Just Fusiliers. What we might try and do is get a mix of muskets in here. So what do we have available? We have some Charlevilles. So let's see if I can do half Charlevilles. Whoop. And half Spanish. And see if we can actually afford that. It doesn't matter about it being mixed. It's absolutely fine. Create that. Great. They're going to recruit. And if we go down to Providence. Was it Providence? Hartford. Hartford's got a lot of men. New Haven's got a lot of men. We'll take one from New Haven. We'll take another infantry regiment. It's odd that we have plenty of officers now. Not enough everything else. So there's various options that we have at our disposal. Let's make this as big as possible. All these guys are going to be marching north to go and reinforce the army at Falmouth. That's an extra 2,000 men. I think that will actually hold off whatever the British send against us if we fight a defensive battle. We just have to get there in time. That's pretty much all it is. So whilst we're doing that as well, let's go and look at our constructions management. We're now at maximum capacity for the army. Is there anywhere where we could put in some military infrastructure? Because that will increase that. There's also, I mean, we need to increase our... Yeah, that needs to go up as well. Is there anything that suggests production points? I mean, does it matter? Boston is building something, so that's no good. Bennington, New York, that's likely to take a while. Falmouth. That's already repairing something. Okay, Fort Lovell is probably going to take ages. Fort St. John's, Stevens. Hartford is not doing anything. Let me stick in Hartford. Down here, let me stick a factory in. Can we do that? How do we do that? Do we do that? And we want production infrastructure. Okay, let's get that going, because we do desperately need more factories to churn out more muskets. That's the goal. I'm a bit reluctant to build anything around here. What's New Haven doing? New Haven's doing nothing, so I could upgrade the recruiting house. They do have a carpenter shed. 50% recruits increase. I mean, we've got a lot of recruits down there. Maybe I could spread that out so that we can get such things elsewhere. Oh, Newport needs to go up. Increases loyalty, income, and officers' capacity. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I suppose it needs upgrading. That's building something. Newport, Providence. Let's see what we've got in Providence. I feel like there should be something else here. We can change the recruiting house. What have we got here as a good option? Warehouse, printing press we don't need at the moment. Merchant stalls for cash, tax office, a granary, but it's not really producing much in the way of food down here, so I think that's a waste. Tough choice, tough call. Leicester is building. Boston is not. Oh, Boston could do with the upgrade, which would increase loyalty. Boston's an important place. I'm going to do that. Let's do it. It's going to take all my materials and resources. That's fine. We don't know how long it's going to take. Right then. Let's just hope that these boys don't fancy a little trip out before we're ready. These guys have reinforced. Excellent. Oh, I keep hearing those cannon fires and I panic thinking that's something attacking us. But it shouldn't be. It should just be ships out at sea. Let's hope that's all it is. We'll get these out one at a time. And in Boston, that's not a thing. That's not happening. Let's upgrade you as well. So we have... Bear in mind, these guys are not armed with the best weapons, unfortunately. But, I mean, there's not much we can do about that, so... And where do we recruit those other dudes? New Haven. Excellent. Give them a promotion. Let's get these boys out of there. It's going to take you a little while to march up there, but let's do it. And let's just make sure we did spot. Ooh, 700 men have reinforced Burlington. Now, these guys are all cut off. So I am sincerely hoping that they are starving to death over winter. That is my hope and my prayer there. Tensions. Lyman was captured. Yeah, but that was us, wasn't it? Yeah, it was us. That's fine. If that army stays there, it should surely starve over winter. That's my prediction. We'll have to see if that does actually bear out. The army at Falmouth grows. So what we're going to do is just get you and you to leave the garrison. Do that. And... oh, I can't disband the brigade. Hang on, someone's not come out. That's why. Leave. Join. Brigade. Join. There we go. Go back in. So that's just tidied up the brigade quite nicely. And these guys can join that. We'll wait till the rest come up and we'll form them into a brigade. Or shall we? Shall we? Nah, let's do it now. Let's put them together now and then we know where everything is. Join up. And enter. That's a lot of men we got up there. Salem and Boston still have a nice amount of soldiers down here, so that's okay. We've got something... I mean, we hope that nothing else is going to turn up, but construction, agricultural infrastructure in Falmouth is complete. Recruiting house in Leicester. Good stuff. Good stuff. Everything's going along quite nicely. That is going down. And that's what we wanted to see. So if I look... well, provisions. Provisions are okay there. Not so hot in Montreal. Okay, well, we'll just have to deal with that as it is. There should be a supply wagon somewhere. What happened to our supply wagon that we had? Oh, it's there. Oh, it's over there. That explains a lot. Right. You are full on provisions. You can leave. Let's go to Montreal and feed the people there. And then go to Fort St. John's and feed the people there as well. What's going on here? We don't like it when we see movement. Fort George, big army. Big army over here in Falmouth as well. Probably going down because we can't support that amount of people in this area. But I don't think Fort George could probably support 7.5 grand there either. What are your thoughts on this? What is their thought on this? Cherokee and Britain are now allies. They go from allies to not allies all the time. We have reinforcements coming, which is good. There's nothing we can build at the moment. Let's speed things up a little bit. Let's run at maximum speed. I've got to be careful doing this because it's quite easy to miss something really important. Ammo's looking good up there. The promise of rank and recognition. The British commander has offered our officer high rank and recognition within his forces as an incentive to switch allegiances, capitalising on his skills and experience. So what does this happen? We lost Officer Bartholomew Edis of Militia Regiment in Bennington. Where's Bennington? I thought Bennington was... Bennington is here. So that's an officer but wasn't in charge of anything in the army. So that was just a spare officer, I guess we have. Yeah, okay, so the provision, and this is a problem. What I might need to do. The burning of Norfolk. British Royal Navy ships in the harbour of Norfolk, Virginia begin shelling the town occupied by Whig revolutionary forces. Landing parties disembarked and set fire to multiple properties. This created a panic due to the repetition of such actions. That's not good. I wonder if I just take half the men out of here. Let's take the half that are weakest, as in need the most reinforcements, and march them down to Portsmouth. Because at the moment, these guys can go to Portsmouth as well. At the moment, what's happening is that we are struggling. We can't maintain that amount of troops there, and I think we're taking a lot of casualties as a result. We're going to just check that out. If it's going up, that means we're receiving reinforcements. But it might encourage them to come surging out, so that's a concern as well. That's going to... I mean, I think we're taking casualties everywhere because of the winter attrition, which is historically accurate, so it's not something I'm too concerned about. We have some points. Did you not go in? I don't think you went in, did you? Right, so these guys will hopefully start to recover strength. Actually, we can garrison a lot more troops down here than we can up here. So, you are absolutely bollocksed. You need to come Schlicker, Ghosty's Rangers. You need to come down there and recover. Yeah, units that are then just like perishing away, we can't have that. And we're going to take out also... Would 400 be enough? It's not quite. I'm going to take you out. There's also the chance that we could get these guys back in time if the situation turned very bad to fight, if that lot came at us. They've split up, which is very interesting. Our allies, Britain, what? Britain informed us that terminate... I don't know why we get these nuisance announcements. It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. Let's bring old Marcus out and go take a little look over here. I don't think...
Keep moving.
This might pull a load of enemy troops out of that fort. 5,000 it has. And some more over there. Okay. I'm not really in the... We've lost another one. We have lost Officer Samson Byrne of the Infantry Brigade. Okay. Are these talking about... These aren't talking about officers that lead. These are talking about officers in the ranks. Okay, that command the companies. That's okay. That we can deal with. Now then, chaps in here should be starting to recover. I think we can change the priority, can't we? Can we change the brigade up? I've moved them up the rank a little bit. I could march them off elsewhere, but we'll hold them there. What's happening at Lyman? Okay, because the fort's knackered, it can't... It's not a fort, is it? It's a meeting house. 102 days left. What territory is this in? Tensions, tensions, tensions. We want to do this one, in whichever area Lyman is in, because it doesn't actually tell us, which is an annoyance. I need to put one of these policies in. Can't do it in New York. It's not New York. Hang on. If I change to the loyalty map, Lyman is here, right? Massachusetts, New Hampshire. What is this area here? It's not listed. Right. Great. Thank you, game. I don't know. I want to be able to put one of these policies in to make things construct faster. We know it's not any of these, so I do know that. Delaware, no, that's further south. Pennsylvania, is it? It's not Pennsylvania. No, Pennsylvania's not up there. Let me have a look. So I guess if it's anything, we've got it covered. I do wish it would tell us. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There's nothing we can do. I wonder if it's part of the... It might be part of the Canadian provinces. That might be why it's not listed on there. Right, so what's going on? What's going on with the Brits? Hubberton's got some. That is slowly reducing. We've just got to get through to March, I think. Numbers are going up. Provisions are going down. Everything's taking a long time to come to fruition here. Yeah, these guys should be getting replacements and going up, because they were quite badly beat up. It'd been a long, hard campaign for those poor sods. Okay, we have 64 points up here to go and spend on something. What should we build? I mean, Portsmouth doesn't really have anything. What's Portsmouth Town building? It is building something. Okay. So if we go to... Let's do it from here. Then we can see what we actually need. We've got infrastructure going on down here. It wouldn't be a bad idea to do infrastructure here, to be quite honest. And that's just spent it. Even though I didn't quite mean to click on it. But that's fine. It's fine. Right, we still have 24. So we could actually set something up building elsewhere. Fort Lovell's doing nothing at the moment. We can supply 2,000 men in that fort over winter. That'll take ages to build, so let's just check everywhere else first. Schoolhouse, carpenter's shop, recruiting house. Anything else we should have in Leicester? Loyalty is going down, which is not good. Blacksmith house would be a sign that can produce goods. I don't know, stable? Maybe a stable. We start getting more horses. Yeah, go on, I'll put a stable in there. That is our horse producing area, so we really, really should. New Haven. We should build anything. Do you have a blacksmith's house? You do not. Let's put one in there. What about Hartford? Do you have a blacksmith's house? You do not. Oh, but look at the loyalty. That's from casualties. Okay. That's not good. I think we need a printing... Yeah, let's put a printing press in there. I want loyalty up nice and high. We've got to make do with that. Okay, it's been a long, hard winter, this one. The English-born American political activist Thomas Paine published his 47-page pamphlet, Common Sense. This pamphlet builds upon a series of letters that appeared in various Philadelphia newspapers presenting a range of moral and political arguments aimed at inspiring ordinary people in the colonies to advocate for an egalitarian government. 10% commander-chief research speed for 60 days. Nice! Okay. Yeah, I will take that. Look at my reputation. It's pouring down. It's absolutely pouring down. Okay. Not good. Not good at all. We need that. But I can't spend anything here. I do fear that I am going to get kicked out of the army for having a bad reputation, yet I do not feel like I have done a particularly bad job of everything. This is looking really bad for our guys up there. We're just taking such losses in winter attrition. Oh, it's gone below the level that they can be supported, so that's good. That's good. So that rate of attrition should now slow. Fort St. John's, what's the problem here? Looks fine. Looks fine. Montreal. These guys are doing fine with provisions. So the old ammo wagon, I think, is doing its job properly. We must accept these gifts from the Iroquois. Absolutely. Get those furs and sell them straight away. Carpenter shop in Albany is complete. Nice. Let's have a look in Albany. Oh, we have no resources to build with anyway, so... Yeah, it looks like military infrastructure is the next thing we need. Let me go and have a look in the store, or rather in the market. This will do, because we are now buying all the... Yeah, just buy all the muskets that we can get, because we have nothing. We have absolutely nothing, and this means that there's going to be units that aren't getting replacements now. That's not good. That's not good at all. I can't... Okay, I need to... This thing needs to go. Hang on. Click on that. Now click on the market. There we go. That's fixed it. United States musket. Yes, we've got enough in stock to replace some shitty civilian muskets somewhere. That's brilliant. The Brown Bess, we have a shortage of 82. I need to go and capture some. So what I need to do is go over and we find one of these guys. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to have... You've got the Brown Bess. We can't actually replace men with that, so Ooh, what have we got? I can do it with the United States musket. I may as well. I absolutely may as well. I mean, it's not as good, but I can't reinforce that unit because we don't have enough guns, so apply. And then they can hopefully now receive reinforcements. I think that might have been the thing. It also means we've got Brown Besses in stock, so other units can receive reinforcements. I hope that's how things are going to work. Okay, we have got a stack of resources now. I need to get things building. What are we going to be short of, though? Recruits? Or do I save up and build the infrastructure instead? Fort Montgomery's got absolutely nothing going for it down here. But I do believe I should be upgrading other areas that are possibly... I won't say more important. Oh, that needs an upgrade there. The meeting house needs an upgrade. We need... What do we not have enough of? Do we not have enough specialists? Oh, we don't have enough specialists. Right. Right. That's okay. That's the thing. Schoolhouse. Is there anywhere that doesn't have a schoolhouse built? Boston's doing a big expensive upgrade. You don't have a... Can we build a schoolhouse? Increases the amount of specialists. Yeah. Okay. Specialists are important. We can't forget them. Right. Yes, that made a difference. That made the instant difference. Okay. That's really cool. Let me go and see what you guys are armed with. Because if you're short, they're armed with Brown Bess as well. And I think what we do... Oh, no, some are armed with the Charlevilles. So I say we change that to that one. Click apply. We're just going to have to juggle weapons around a little bit. A mixture of Brown Bess and Charleville or Spanish in the same unit is absolutely fine. I don't really want to mix the United States muskets in with the other ones because they are less effective. But I do like the fact that we're producing quite a few of these. I've got 4 factories on it, doing 23 a day. The ammunition status is awful. Why is it only 1 per day? Let me have a look at the stores of resources. So we have a lot of saltpeter in. That's good. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I think we're fine with this. With the stuff that we're mining and needing, that's okay. Ah, iron might be a problem if we're starting to make a lot of muskets. We need to keep an eye on that. So we're seeing an example of the industry in play here. I am so tempted to come charging down here and have a crack at that in spring. Who's going to war with the Creeks? It's not us. Creeks and Iroquois. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. At least, as long as it's not us, I'm absolutely fine with that. Yeah, they're still struggling. That meeting house needs finishing off. I wonder where all the troops have gone from Fort St. George. They'll be spread out. Portsmouth, that looks like guys are increasing down there. I do need to get these regiments outfitted better. They will move up the priority list once these guys are done, though. What have we got? Construction printing press in Hartford. That was quick. Did we do it that fast? We did. Okay, so we need more specialists, so we're going to have to wait. So that there's an end to that. Project Navy Innovation 1 is finished. Let's take a little look. Specialist recruitment. I think that's the job for our naval guy. Let's go straight in there. God, I so need to just survive winter without getting sacked. I can't afford like a massive defeat or anything. And I can see a massive defeat coming if we're not careful. That's that one done, though. Yeah, that's that one done. That's okay. We're working on the better muskets, which is great. Negotiating foreign aid. Through discreet channels, the network initiates discussions with sympathetic foreign governments. And we get some cash. I mean, I'll take cash. I'm never going to say no to cash. Okay, we have the force in Salem is up to good strength. They are armed with civilian muskets. We just going to need to remember that. I'm keeping them spread out until we can actually... Oh god, provisions are going to be bad. It's January. Do we spread the army out even further? I think we spread them out. Who's got food? Portsmouth, Fort Lovell, Fort Stevens, Salem. There's not a lot of food going around. I mean, there's nothing down there. I guess, well, I don't think we need any down there. I guess they're being drawn out to go elsewhere, right? We do have some military infrastructure must have been built. So what I could do is I could build some more supply wagons from somewhere and it could go travelling around trying to pick stuff up. That's probably my best bet, isn't it, to try and get provisions up there. Let us do that because I'm pretty sure they don't need a great officer for this, by the way. They will need some horses. It would have been nice to have had this create. Oh, no specialists. Yep. Okay. Guys, you're on your own. This is what it is. I'm not going to move my supply wagon up here out. Provision there is okay. Okay, well, I am going to move them out, actually. I'm going to bring them down here. And Fort St. John's, which is getting a little bit hungry up there. They're going to get fed. The Burlington garrison, that's dropped. Unless something's moved out, which is possible. That used to be sitting, and they may have moved to Hubberton. But I imagine that's cut off as well. They were sitting at 3,600 earlier. So they're losing strength, which is excellent. As long as we just struggle through winter. We can't buy food in, which is going to be a problem. There's no provisions there. Should they not have an officer in charge? Interesting. We seem to have lost that. Well, I mean, I'm not sure what to say to this because I could march some guys over to Lyman, but then we have an issue over there anyway. Fort Lovell can hold more. Portsmouth is going to be running into problems. We could do this again, and we probably should. Let me go on to the construction management. They're building infrastructure there. We should build some up around here, but I think it'll take forever. However, we need to do it, so I'm just going to crack on. And we do... we have specialists now. Okay, so let's go back down to New Haven. Not ships. No, no, no. Supply party, please. You'll do. Now, do we have enough specialists for this? Great. We do. Excellent. So this is going to go from town to town trying to pick up supplies to go and supply our guys up in the north. That'll be fine. They're not supposed to fight. Building. Not build. Oh, yes, building, but upgrading. Doing something. Portsmouth. Portsmouth doing nothing at the moment. A recruiting house. We could change that to barracks. I don't know where we're going to end up fighting. Because obviously things like warehouses are good. And that's... Oh, that's just ammunition. Oh, no, and provision. And it's a regional warehouse. Right, let's do it. When it says regional, I'm guessing that means that we don't... Is this a region? Is this what you call a region? What does it define as a region? We have a dock. It's a shame we can't bring in... We can't... I'm just going to just make sure I am not talking on my backside here. But provisions, we can't buy, can we? We can buy anything else. But we can't buy food. No. Okay, well, we're just going to have to live with it then. As hard and as harsh as that is going to be. Well, that would be a nice one to upgrade. There's a few that are worth upgrading around here. Middlebrook is quite important. I'm going to click the upgrade. Oh, we don't have enough resources. It takes 22. We'll do that when we can. 3,000 men in Falmouth. That looks like people are starving up there. This is going to be bad. So unless I march a brigade out, there's just no food left. And I don't think there's anything we can do about it. So these guys, is there any provisions left in there? Not much. I'll get them going to Hartford. And they can just pick stuff up as they go. Where's it worth travelling to? Hatfield, actually. Actually, go to Hatfield. Trade offer. They want... copper. We received a barter offer. Creek suppose in exchange of 4 copper for 16 horse. It's not acceptable. I'll get friends with them some other way. I can't give up horses. I only have one source of horses at the moment. Yeah, this is going to really suck. Do we have the option to loot? Forage. Hang on, just check this, right? So 81%. If I click this and we go forage. Oh, do I need to... I maybe need to leave the area. Just click that first. Morale boost. Fall back. It doesn't give me the option to. Oddly enough. Okay, we can't forage out in the countryside then. No, we can't. Okay, interesting. Right. Back in you go. Disruption of supply lines. Privateers successfully capture British vessels laden with supplies. These captured prizes provide much needed resources for the American cause. We get 5 cigars. Oh, shit. What's this? What's this death stack marching out of here? Where are they coming? They're probably coming for Lyman, are they? Yeah, I wonder why we can't forage. Maybe it's... Oh, I don't... Anyway, it's not letting me, so... Well, there's still got 4,000 men in there. I must admit, I'm a little bit worried about all that. Project Culpeper Ring is finished. That was... it says new general. These officers are offered by events and projects. It says new general, but I mean, No, you don't see it. Unless we get to choose that when we create an army, which we're still waiting for. So this is overseas agents, ship production and navy research, which we don't want. That will give us the college, which I think increases our specialists. So that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Now then, unit provisioning. That sounds good to me. Is there anything else that gives us that? Unit ammunition. Production. What's this one up here? Reporting. And 10% unit ammunition. I think that might be where we want to go. But this one gives us research as well, which sounds like it's more important. Oh, that's tough. It gives us research on the other trees, which is the interesting thing. That would be intelligence cost and minus 4% resource cons? Consumption. Okay. Boycott British imports. Maybe? Maybe. That's plus 5% intelligence cost. It'll come down again. Let's go for this one. And let's get that going. And my reputation is about to take a big hit, I think. I do worry it's about to take a big hit. We've only got 186 of these in storage. This is terrible. We have no civilian muskets in storage. Buy. Come on, let's buy them. We've got to buy everything. And the Spanish ones, we'll just take whatever we can get. And the brown vests, yep, we're still short of those. So in storage, we don't have many. I guess we're trying to reinforce the armies, and I think that's where the problem is coming from. There's a fight at Lyman. As the enemy are either engaging or trying to march past it. We can't quite tell. We'll see what comes of that. 4,000 men in Fort George. I can muster numbers to beat that, but whether it's advisable is another matter entirely. Good God, look at all those guys that have just gone marching out of there. I know why they're doing it. They want to reopen the supply lines over here. So should we try and march down? I mean, we can't tell the situation on there, can we? I mean, there's some... They're weakened units. Do we bring everything out of here to, like, throw at Burlington? We form an army. How much would we have? 2,600, 3,700. We would barely outnumber them. God, there's a lot of Brits. I think one of my best bets would be to try and attack Fort George. Oh, we can actually recruit more units. But, I mean, what good is that going to do us? How are you doing? They're gathering... Ammunition is not a problem to gather, unfortunately. It's the bloody... provisions. I don't think I should be stealing them from there. I'll take everything I can here as the wagon gets loaded up. Okay, looks like our forces are coming back. So we were pushed out of Lyman, so there's a big British fight. It's still going to be ours to go and retake if we want sometime in the future, so that's not a problem. The specialist recruitment was finished. Let's go sort that out. I guess you're going back on something on the Navy. What should we give you? Minus 5% firearms production. Speed. Oh, that's trading shipyard for firearms? That sounds awful. Light warships, a weaver's shop, and a brig. I mean, I think we can build the weaver's shop. I'm not sure why it says weaver's shop on here, to be quite honest. And the 6-pounder naval gun. Let's just do that. It's something to research, isn't it? Well, we're going to have troops arriving back in Fort Lovell. The day of exchange. In the aftermath of the skirmish, a bold proposal emerged from the British commanding officer. Acknowledging the honour and respect that these officers commanded on both sides, he proposed a formal exchange, offering to release an equal number of captured soldiers from both armies as a gesture of mutual respect. You free to... and go on then. I'm going to say yes to that. Because it was worded so nicely, I'm just going to agree to that one. We've got 1,400 men coming over this way. Right. Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to launch this brigade at that guy right there. Let's see if we can catch them. Oh, I should have brought you out, actually. What? We're going to request assistance from our allies to provide us with an infantry regiment. Spain. Well, it'll cost us. No, we'll manage on our own. I have to feed these guys, don't forget. Oh, nice. There's another project finished. I wish it would go bing when that happened, so I was aware of it. So the Quartermaster Chief, we just got... What did he just get? Supply facilities. So we can build the supply house. Increases the farm production and produces provision itself. Nice. That's something that we need to get on the ball with for next year. But you guys told me that the first winter would be really tough, and I thought I had it reasonably handled, but no, it's getting tough. So we have +2 supply limit. Sounds useful. Unit ammunition, unit provision, new building a trade depot. Generates income. Okay, always useful. +5 army limit and -5% production cost. Alright, that sounds quite good actually. Oh, but that also sounds good. Encampment sites. So the utmost priority to identify stable locations for encampments for the army. This involves acquiring detailed knowledge of all roads and byways. Blah, 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 blah. The horse pasture. But we have the horse pasture. Why does it say new building horse pasture? We have it. +1 supply limit. What does it actually do? New building and new company. Regional warehouse. Hang on, I've just built a regional warehouse and a supply stretcher. I think all this needs updating because it's not correct, which doesn't help when you're trying to make decisions on things. I think I'm going to go for this. So -5% production cost. I'm going to go for that one. It's a big one, like, so it's going to take a long time to do. I hope that's going to be good. Right, come on, we can get a fight here. Well, I was going to bring those up, but...
Regroup here. Aim true.
It's like they stop to reload and stuff.
Stand firm.
Whoa. Nope. Nope. Okay, mistakes were made. Okay, I'm not going to try and hold that. I can see what's going on there. We're going to try and get away to Portsmouth and reform down there. Yeah, let's do it now. I'm going to do this in slow speed because I have a feeling that the Brits are going to catch us up.
Push through.
Having said that, those guys coming out there don't look that ready for a fight, do they? We're going into the woods here. There's enough of them. There's enough of them to think that this is... Come on. We don't want to fight. We don't want to fight this. We're not in a situation to actually repel. Are you guys just sat there? Okay, get over there. This has been reinforced. Well, they can feed the men there now, can't they? So that's kind of a problem.
Team jumper now.
An alliance offer. That's nothing to do with us. Formal enlistment. Faced with a shortage of manpower and an urgent need for additional troops, the Continental Congress makes the controversial decision to allow enslaved individuals to enlist in the Continental Army. Those who choose to enlist are promised freedom in exchange for their service and are subsequently integrated into existing regiments. Enlisting enslaved individuals as soldiers will provide the Continental Army with a larger pool of potential recruits. Sabotage. There's a whole lot of people not very keen on that idea. Enlisting enslaved individuals as soldiers will exacerbate existing social and racial tensions within society. It probably would. In fact, I think both happened. I think they were offered this deal, but I think at the same time it also upset a lot of slaveholders and just general population. Even if they weren't slaveholders, even white people considered themselves above slaves and thought that slaves would then have equal rights to them and competing in the labour market after the war. Was not terribly popular, whether they agreed with slavery or not, and that was an issue throughout the Civil War as well, 80 years later. I'm not sure what to do with this. I don't like the idea of taking a massive loyalty hit, but we will get it back. I'm going to do it. Screw it, I'm going to do it. We're going to ambush these guys here. We're going to hit them with everything we have. Let's get this brigade out. And marching. And this one, you need to, tell you what, let's go like that. You leave the garrison, but you three actually, nope, not just those three. Form a brigade up, right, and then march up there. We're going to fight. We're going to offer battle, because this is a ragtag bunch of scumbags coming down here, and I think we can beat them. Does this look like we're missing an officer? Ah. Okay. Let's put that on there. I can't edit this. They're missing it. That's going to be a problem, isn't it, in battle? Right. I think, yeah, something's gone wrong there. Join army. Do you know what? You guys look ready for combat. Actually, you don't, but you do. Brigade up. Let's go and have a fight. I mean, like a proper fight. Yes, there's a food problem over here. What's morale like? It's fine. It's fine. So let's form these. Let's join the army. Can I click anything there? Oh, interesting. We outnumber these guys, right? 5,000 men. Here we go. It's going to be an absolutely catastrophic battle.